So, as we continue our sermon series, My Summer Vacation, we find that it takes us to all different kinds of places. One of the most fun things, though, that we ever did as a family was go on a cruise as a family. Man, it is so much fun. You get to explore the ship. It seems like you eat constantly. There's always something to do. But then things start to happen. Things that you didn't count on with this cruise. Things start getting a little bit rough. You find that you can't walk very well. You find that you almost become seasick just by trying to walk around from the boat. I don't know if you've ever been on a cruise before, but it seems to be very much of what we experience when you're on a cruise. So you find it very difficult to stand up. Well, we're going to talk about somebody today that didn't find it difficult to stand up because God gave him a big challenge. The challenge was to a man by the name of Noah. And Noah lived in a time where the whole world was just corrupt. Matter of fact, it was so corrupt that the Bible said that God's own heart grieved for the people of the world. He couldn't find anyone who was pure. He couldn't find anyone who was doing what he asked him to do, with the exception of Noah and his family. Now, Noah had 3 sons, and he was married, and he and his wife and his 3 sons and their wives were called by God to do something very special, to build an ark, to build a boat, that they were going to take a family cruise, only this was going to be one of the most unique family cruises that you can imagine. But in order to do that, he had to continue to stand up for God. Because can you imagine, the people were making fun of him as he was creating this boat. They had never seen a boat like this before, and had never seen this kind of rain that was supposed to happen. You see, God told Noah to build a boat because he was getting ready to flood the whole world and kill everyone that was in it, with the exception of Noah and his family. Well, it took Noah quite some time to be able to build this ark. When Noah finished the ark and completed it, God brought these animals 2 by 2 to him. All kinds of animals. And they loaded them onto the ark. Noah was told that he needed to bring enough food for quite some time. We find out that Noah and his family and all these animals, 2 by 2, would spend over a year on this boat. Can you imagine? They probably had a lot of different nights where they just couldn't stand upright. Things where the water was just shifting them from place to place. Well, after the floods had receded, after everyone who was on the earth had died, after all the animals and people were gone, God finally allowed Noah to come off the ark. We're going to talk about this Sunday. We're going to talk about how difficult it was for Noah to stand up for God. Because we see that standing up for God happens in a lot of different ways. It just so happens in Noah's case, he had to take and build an ark. And not just a little boat, but a big one as well. So come join us this Sunday as we celebrate the story of Noah. God bless.